It's actually a very nice and sunny day in the UK. Very nice day. Very, very nice day. I hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're doing well. Men and women. Interesting topic. One that both men and women can relate to some degree. But if you don't know already, this is Replicant Fish, your common everyday Android YouTuber. Indeed. And before I continue, many have asked about the last track at the end of my videos I've been using recently. I will upload it to the music channel hopefully by Sunday it will be up. It got messed up the first time I tried to upload it, so it's been hanging in limbo, so I have to re-upload it. But look out for it. And that track is called Spectral Analysis. Yes, I know, I've used many names before, so it's called Spectral Analysis. And you should hear it at the end of this video. But enough waffle. Let's get to the point. The main waffle. Things that get on my nerves. Women aren't attracted to gamers. Lie. Or is there some truth to the lie? Now let me address the elephant in the room first of all. A man that does nothing but sit down all day playing video games with no ambition, no goals, no will or desire to do anything. Yes, that is a gamer, an extreme gamer, a very lazy one at that as well. Now you see, obviously in terms of a man being as such, even if he wasn't a gamer, even if he just watched movies all day long, or did something else of little value all day long, of course any man that does nothing with their life, obviously one could say that's not very attractive. However, we have to mention the fact of looks do matter, and because many women are financially stable nowadays, they could take care of a good-looking man, to them a good-looking man, who isn't really doing much but he's there all the time, playing a video game. In the UK, maybe FIFA. In the US, could be Madden, 2K, whatever. So no, a man that does nothing with his life, obviously, you wouldn't see that as attractive. Obviously, you wouldn't expect a woman to find that as attractive. Though it does depend on certain things. The unattractive, overweight slob of a gamer, obviously that's not attractive. But if he is a slob, but he's in shape because he may work out as well while he's playing games, who knows? Obviously that's different. The reason I say this is because you see this all the time. It's a common thing. It's a common thing. A woman with a job, she brings in the money, and she may be living with a man who doesn't really do much. He lives with her in her house, may drive her car, and she may have bought him this video game system, of which he's playing pretty much all day long. So in saying women aren't attracted to gamers, you have to take certain things into account as well. Yes, you can blanket the statement, but there are many variations in this. Real variations that actually exist. I'm sure many of you have seen these variations. Some of you may be living it. But my overall point to this part here is, being a man that does nothing all day but play video games is, come on bro, nah. I'm just making sounds, but it's unfulfilling. It doesn't seem motivational, it doesn't seem inspiring in any way. So as a man seeing another man not really doing much or even trying so hard, you have to think a woman would look at this and obviously she wouldn't find that appealing. The common thing that we all know, women like safety and security. Women that are with a man, most of them would expect this man to at least be able to offer some security, safety in some way or form.
Time to leave my mark! A mortal blow! Oh, it will show on the filthy targ.
But if he's sitting there, monged out in front of the TV for hours upon hours on end, playing a game, any game, or a sports game, obviously that's not attractive. Okay, that said, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I probably get 10 to 15 hours a week in, if I'm lucky. But when I play, I play. Gaming is something I do in my downtime when I've finished doing all of my work, all of my chores, being everywhere I need to go. Things are sorted, everything's fine, time to game. It's usually, a few hours before I go to my bed. The times when I usually watch Netflix or read a book. I play sometimes. But because video games are mentally demanding, it can get draining. So sometimes I would prefer to read a book or watch something rather than play a game before I go to my bed, because it would be pointless. But the truth is, women are and aren't attracted to gamers, as I made the point already. gaming has become popular. Beyond popular. It's the highest earning form of entertainment right now. And what gets on my nerves, and this does relate to it, is how some people see video games as something just for children. And I would say this, if you have a child, there are certain games I would suggest you never let your child play. Some of them are far darker than some would assume if you believe these games are just for children. There are scenes in The Witcher 3, that are, I can't even describe the scene on YouTube because of how dark the scene is. A game rated 17 plus, mature, or just for adults? Yeah, usually they're just for adults. Because they're made for grown people to play. When some people say video games are just for kids, they're thinking of Mario. Mario games aren't easy, by the way, I'm just saying, but Mario isn't video games, that's one game in this mass field of video games. Stunning. But am I bothered myself if women aren't attracted to me because I'm a gamer? I was when I was younger. So admittedly, I did used to hide it a bit. Even though I still wasn't a gamer playing all day long, I still hid it because obviously I knew women wouldn't find it attractive. Though an interesting thing, pretty much every single woman I've dated has dated a man who was a gamer of some sort. So the irony is there, obviously many women aren't attracted to men that game because they've experienced a man that games all day long, and that's my point. Many women have experienced it to know why they're not attracted to it. A man that games all day long, obviously some women, they're being neglected. They feel as if they're not getting a main source of power to a woman, attention. And you being her man who's lost in a video game, you're not paying your woman much attention, come on. Obviously many women will feel neglected. And if there are things to do in the house and you haven't done them, if there are real things that need sorting out and you haven't, you're not doing them because you're playing, obviously many women would not like it. So you can understand, from a certain point of view, many women have experienced men that are like this. For them to have the saying and understanding that they're not attracted to men that game that much. But the good thing about that is, women have no choice, because a large amount of men are gamers anyway. And as time goes along, more and more men will become gamers because the generation of gamers will become older and older. See, something I've noticed, there are a lot less people below the age of 30 that think video games are just for kids. A lot more people over the age of 30 think that. So the point I'm making is when the generation moves forward a bit, it won't be seen as so much childish as something that's a normal, everyday form of entertainment. Because it is. It's the highest earning one. Let me talk about Game Pass for a second. Game Pass. Now I play everything. Everything. I play everything. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, women. I'm joking. I'm joking. But I play everything. I like games. Yes, platforms are good as well and for what certain platforms deliver, but I like games. So I play everything. But I do like what Xbox is doing right now, what Microsoft is doing. Game Pass. Yeah, Game Pass. I'm not getting paid for this, but the reason Game Pass is so good is because, aside from enjoying video games, I don't like to spend too much money on video games. Yeah, I'm a cheap gamer, admittedly. For instance, I like buying pre-owned second-hand games. Yeah, because I know it's going to be cheaper. Yeah. I'd wait a month, then buy the game. Not because I can't afford it, I can. But it's when you add up the 50 to 60 pounds for the amount of games you play every year, yeah, it's like, yeah, look. I don't play video games that much, but I spend too much money on it. It has to be a balance. So with Game Pass, for £11 a month, you can play hundreds of games. Not just crap games, no, proper games. And if you're someone like me who doesn't like to spend too much on video games, then for £11 a month on any Xbox console, you can play many top AAA games. The Witcher, Red Dead Redemption, Shadow of Mordor, Devil May Cry 5, and I could go on for £11 a month. Good God. But yeah, are women attracted to gamers? Who cares? Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares? Who cares? Obviously some men care because, you're trying to find a woman, you're looking for a wife, but yeah, so long as you're not playing video games all day long and you have no goals or ambitions in your life, enjoy flipping video games. Play the crap out of them in your downtime. Just not all day long and not when you haven't done or achieved anything. No. Cyberpunk 2077. Like this car at the end. Focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.